Prime Minister Narendra Modi has just posted regarding Somnath Swabhiman Parv, which begins today, marking 1,000 years since the first recorded attack on the Somnath Temple. Our Prime Minister said this was not just about a temple, but about India's unbroken spirit of reconstruction and resistance. In fact, you are seeing visuals that the Prime Minister has shared on X from his earlier visit to Somnath, underlining how the temple has been rebuilt time and again, standing as a symbol of India's cultural continuity. Akhilesh Sharma joins us live with details on what we're expecting during the Somnath Swabhiman Parv. Akhilesh, take us through the plan of action as far as this Parv is concerned, and also the context behind the Prime Minister's remarks on repeated attacks and reconstructions of the Somnath Temple.
It's a historical and momentous occasion as far as Somnath Temple is concerned. Today begins the Somnath Swabhiman Parv, which will last for entire year. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to participate on 10th of this month. He will be reaching to Somnath. Before that, as the Somnath Swabhiman Parv commences from today, PM Modi has posted on X platform asking and urging the countrymen to post their pictures whenever they have visited Somnath Temple. He himself has in fact posted many pictures of him visiting the Somnath Temple. So in a way, he is trying to mobilize the entire countrymen, the citizens of the country, to remind them about the Somnath legacy and also the history of the Somnath Temple. On 10th of January, PM Narendra Modi will be reaching Somnath Temple. He will be on a 3-day visit to Gujarat, and he will be taking part in the Somnath Trust meeting also. And various celebrations have been organized for this occasion. And there will be a drone show at Somnath Temple. And apart from that, the next day, PM Modi will be taking a 2-kilometer long roadshow, which will be attended by thousands and thousands of people. And apart from the big highlight is that 108 horses will also be part of that roadshow. So it's a glorious occasion as far as Gujarat and the country is concerned. So PM Modi has urged the countrymen to take part in this momentous occasion by posting their pictures by the hashtag Somnath Swabhiman Parv.
Right. As you can see, the visuals, let's just play those visuals out that have just come in from the Prime Minister's handle. As Somnath Swabhiman Parv starts today, the Prime Minister in his post has said 1,000 years ago, Somnath Temple endured the first attack and it was repeatedly rebuilt. Our Prime Minister highlighting India's cultural continuity as Somnath Swabhiman Parv kicks off for the entire year today. Akhilesh is still with us. Akhilesh, take us. How is this being received by the public, especially in Gujarat?
Well, it's people as far as Gujarat, not only Gujarat, but all the entire country, they revere the Somnath Temple. They know the history. It's more than 1,000 years old, how it was targeted and how India's own civilization was attacked. So that's why when PM Modi says that we have a history of 1,000 years slavery, that also begins from the Somnath Temple's attack. So PM Modi has very clear that we have to rebuild the nation for the next 1,000 years. And that's why he has given a clarion call to make India a developed country by 2047. And for that milestone, the Somnath Swabhiman Parv is a very big, important occasion. And that's why people are receiving it very enthusiastically. They are saying that they will participate in this festival and also to mark this occasion. And apart from that, we have seen the politics also around this PM's call, because yesterday the BJP attacked former Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, saying that he actually, was apologetic about rebuilding of Somnath Temple, and the Congress is strike back. So this is also an occasion of politics exchange of bars between BJP and the Congress. But apart from that, it's a reminder of India's glorious past in history.
Akhilesh, as always, thank you so much for joining us with the lowdown. Joining us on behalf of the BJP at the moment on the broadcast, spokesperson CR Kesavan. Mr. Kesavan, thank you so much for your time. Glad to have you back. Take us through the key highlights of this Somnath Swabhiman Parv. And also, is this a signal ahead of key polls invoking historical memory as part of the BJP's broader narrative?
To you and your viewers. The Prime Minister has indeed paid a very moving and poignant tribute today with a series of tweets about the Somnath Swabhiman Parv, which commemorates, 1,000 years since first, foreign barbaric invaders had, attacked the Somnath Mandir. And Somnath Mandir is a true testimony to our civilisational strength and heritage, because it has always withstood attacks by, these foreign invaders. And showed how resilient we are. But very importantly, people of the younger generation should know that the Somnath Temple was not only brutally attacked by foreign invaders who wanted to annihilate the foundations of Sanatana Sanskriti. But even after independence, Nehru, with his prejudiced anti-Hindu mindset, opposed the resurrection of this glorious temple. Today, we are fortunate to have Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who has ensured Bharat Dharmic revival, and he is pioneering and participating in this splendid Somnath Swabhiman Parv on the 11th. But what happened, before is very critical because, after independence, it was Patelji who was inspired by a visit in 1947 to a smaller shrine built by Mata Ahilyabai Holkarji near the desecrated Somnath Mandir. He commenced the reconstruction. But unfortunately, Patelji died in December 1950, and after that, Nehru openly opposed the reconstruction of the Somnath Temple, and he even said he did not like it. It was Hindu revivalism. And we have seen how we have historical records as to how Nehru wrote to the Secretary Generals and Foreign Secretary when water was requested from various rivers. We know that, in Hindu rituals and practices, we have holy water for consecration. And when the Indian embassies had been requested to get holy water from across the world, Nehru denounced it, and he said, you should ignore the appeal. Contrast this to Modi ji, who inaugurated the first ever temple in the Emirati capital of Abu Dhabi. And in April 1951, April 21st, 1951, Nehru writes to the Pakistan Prime Minister, giving unwarranted, uncalled explanation. Nehru writes like a Pakistani apologist, stating...
Right. I heard you.
Let me conclude.
Just your rebuttal on the fact that your critics are saying that the BJP is focusing on temple revival while health, education, unemployment all remain pressing issues. So how do you respond to that prioritization criticism?
Today, the GDP numbers have come. India is the most strong and resilient economy, fastest growing economy in the world. It has been, it's been acknowledged by the world nations. So, under Prime Minister Modi ji's corruption-free, inclusive governance, every section, of our society has been empowered, and that's a fact.
Okay.
One thing we should understand is Prime Minister Modi ji's vision for a Viksit Bharat. It's a modern vision, but it also draws immensely from our roots and traditions. Modi ji combines tradition with technology, but one thing we should not forget is the virulent Hindu-Virodi mindset of Nehru's Congress, which opposed the Somnath Temple, and now Rahul's Congress, which mocked and boycotted the Pran Pratishtha ceremony of the Ram Mandir at Ayodhya.
Mr. Keswan, thank you so much for joining us on behalf of what the BJP thinks.